Hey guys, there's heartbreaking news coming out of Nebraska that happened on Friday. A suspected racially motivated shooting in Nebraska has left 7 people injured. Reportedly, the suspect was 74-year-old Billy Booth Friday, and he was from Crete, Nebraska. He also ended up turning the gun on himself and taking his own life after shooting all of the victims. The shooting occurred just before 4 p.m. local time on Friday, and a huge police presence was seen at the scene shortly after. At approximately 4:33 p.m. on Friday, Saline County 911 received multiple reports of an active shooter incident. Authorities located several victims inside a home and said that gunfire was coming from a house across the street even after police arrived. Reportedly, 4 of the victims that were shot were children ranging in ages 3 to 10, and the other 3 victims were adults. Several of them are still recovering, luckily with non-life-threatening injuries in the hospital. All of the victims were believed to be Hispanic. Allegedly, Billy told the victims and people who lived at the home last month to go back where they came from. Also, he told them to speak English. When asked if the shooting was racially motivated, investigators stated that it could be, that they don't know 100% just yet, but I would say it definitely sounds like it. The police chief did say that Billy's words of "go home and learn to speak English" lends itself to that. It was racially motivated. It was said that multiple rounds were fired by Billy from inside his own home, but the exact number of shots is currently unknown. It was reported that most of the victims were outside the home during the shooting. The victims were part of a group of 15 people who were gathering for a get-together. The police chief said that the recovery for some of the victims will be a long road. Cops said they don't believe any words were exchanged before the buildup of the event, but that Billy and the family did have prior history. Some of the issues included prior fusses over parking and other altercations that were kind of small, and Billy also flipped them off in May. When that happened, the people in that home did call authorities, but they decided not to take the matter any further. Reportedly, a SWAT team thought that Billy was a barricaded suspect when they first arrived, but then they heard one single gunshot come from his house, and that's when they found him. He was inside and deceased from a self-inflicted GSW, and he used the same gun that he used to shoot the others. Billy was legally allowed to carry a firearm, according to what authorities believe. As of Sunday afternoon, 4 of the patients have been treated and released from the hospital, but 3 others remain at the hospital receiving care, including 2 at a children's hospital. An investigation into the incident is still ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to come forward to the authorities. Billy's motive is also still being investigated, but it does sound racially motivated to me. This is so sad, and truly, these incidents are becoming way too common.